Hello there. So we're just 3 days away from the release of the long-awaited release of Christopher Nolan's new film, The Odyssey. To celebrate that, I've got a little special throwback review here. Now, not that we want to remember 2020, especially, but going back in the summer of 2020, when I'd no long started doing this, in the build up to Tenet being released, I did do a Christopher Nolan review series, which has the vast majority of his films here. Now, I don't have the first film following on that because I've never seen it, and I've still not got around to seeing it. But I didn't do Insomnia there either because there wasn't a way to watch it for free. It wasn't on any streaming services or anything like that. And I don't own the DVD. I had seen it before, but it had been way too long since I'd actually watched it, so I couldn't really do a proper review. Pretty much every other Christopher Nolan film is reviewed in that series going back to 2020. So, but now Insomnia was on BBC's iPlayer, so I finally got around to watching it again. I did watch it years ago, but now I can do a fresh sort of recap on it. So, I won't go into any spoilers on that. Basic plot is like Al Pacino plays this cop who's has to go and investigate the murder of a teenage girl. And, but he's got to go back to this like fishing town where he was haunted by memories where he accidentally shot his partner. So, and it causes him insomnia, hence the title. So, what this was really interesting to watch again because I have seen it before, but it was kind of like seeing it for the first time because it had been that long ago. So yeah, I enjoyed watching this. So, like we ain't talking about the rewatchability factor of like the Dark Knight trilogy or anything like that, but or Inception and stuff like that. But what we've got here is a really effective thriller, which actually works. And that long gap within watching it was actually quite effective again for me because I remember bits of it, but it was kind of like I said, it's kind of like watching it again. And the performances are great. You've got the three leads here. The three leads here are all Oscar winners, of course. Mentioned Al Pacino as well. The late great Robin Williams here. Hilary Swank, and she's a two-time Oscar winner as well. They're all great here, as you would expect. Robin Williams is so effective here. I mean, it's against the usual type with Robin Williams, of course. Here, he's playing like the creepy villain here, which he did very well around about the same time as well when 1 Hour Photo came out around about this time as well, which was pretty solid as well. That was a pretty solid little thriller and was great in that. And so, he was fantastic all round actor, Robin Williams. And you can even see that even if you look at Mrs. Doubtfire, there's not that there was well, there was something kind of creepy about it actually with the whole dressing up as a woman getting another person get into the house or whatever. But there's actually a lot of pathos in that film and a lot of emotion in that, which for all the hilarity there actually is, particularly towards the end of that film. So he was such a great all round actor, and he was so versatile. We all knew him from the hilarity and everything like that and the joy, but he could pull off parts like this, like 1 Hour Photo, and like I said, the emotion he put into Mrs. Doubtfire. This is another excellent performance, and I think it was pretty well paced actually. It's just under 2 hours, but it never outstays its welcome. It's not like an action-packed film or anything like that, but it's got a really good deliberate pace to it, and it actually works. It's effective, and time goes in pretty quick while watching it. So overall, it was really good watching it again. There's one great dialogue scene as well between like back and forth between Al Pacino and Robin Williams, which really works well. But yes, it was really good to watch it again. Big thumbs up for Insomnia. Anyway, well, for the film, not for actually having insomnia, because that would fucking suck. But anyway, thanks for taking the time to listen, and goodbye.